Hi everyone, it's Maggie again, and I'm here with part 2, and I think it'll end up being a 3-part series of how to make how I make a fabric base book. So in part 1, and before I start, I need to apologize for the low sound. I forgot to check to make sure that the mic was on my webcam and not on my laptop, and so it ended up recording from my laptop mic, and that's why the sound was so low. So hopefully you can hear me well, because the mic on my webcam, I believe, is only maybe like 4 inches away. So hopefully I have it up high enough. So anyway, when I ended the first part, I said I was going to do the other pages, and I did do a couple off camera, and let me show you. I had showed you this piece, and there were 2 of them, and so I cut it in half and I put it on these 2 pages there. And then there was this one also that I cut in half, and I put them on those 2 pages. But then after I did those off camera, I thought, well, the whole point of showing how I make the base of a fabric book should also actually show you how I'm doing it, but also show you how I choose the pieces that I do, I guess, and what I do with them. So hopefully it's just not, it's not boring, because the only thing you're really going to see me do is glue stuff down onto the pages. But I just thought it was the right thing to do. Also, off camera, what I did was I took one more of this panel here, and I took 2 pieces, sorry. On this piece, I cut off the flowers, and so this is what was left, this middle piece and these pieces here. It was to strengthen the cover a little bit, but I didn't want to cover up the doilies and that, because I thought they just looked really pretty. But on the back, I did the opposite. I added this doily piece here. I don't think I did that on camera, but maybe I did. And I cut off the flowers, which I have right here. And so this showed more of the handmade doily that's behind it. So that was my thought process for that one. So anyways, I took out some pieces and took out more stuff. Let me put that up there. And these are pieces that I thought I would do. It's going to be all about layering to strengthen the pages. So I picked pieces that if some of it shows up, it will be great. But then a lot of it's probably going to get covered over. So it really does come down to just making the pieces stronger. So, okay, I have these 2 pages here. And let me go to the back first, because I want to do this page, this one first, because this is where I wanted it to go. So I had this piece, and it was from another piece. I cut off the other piece and used it, I think, on a fabric journal cover, but this is the piece that was left. So what I want to do is I want to use this as another layer of the base page, but then I want this to hang over so that when the book is closed, you can still see, you can still see part of it. Okay? So I'm going to tack this down. I'm not going to worry about totally gluing these pieces. They're only going to be tacked down to stay in place for now. And then at the end, I'll go back, and if there's any that need to be glued down a little more, then that's what I always do in the end. All right, so to tack down, I always, wait a minute, let me make sure I have, no, I think I want it on this side. Yes, I want it on this side. Okay. So when I tack down, I usually just put some glue in the middle to tack it, to keep it in place. So get that down there. It's funny what the little things can kind of bug you. And I'm going to tack down right here. But that's all I'm really going to do for now, because this will keep it in place. So today was a very cold, dreary, snowy, icy, rainy day here. It was just gray, total gray outside. And no, I don't want to do the corners because I might need to do some underneath. All right, so I'm going to leave that. So now, excuse me, when you close it, so you see a little bit of that. And I think just that adds a little extra interest. Excuse me. Sinuses just never goes away. All right, so I had this piece here, which I think it was a quarter of a little, I don't know if it was a placemat or what, but I thought I would put this on one of the pages. And it's not super thick. This is the end of it is a little thick, so that's good. But I think, no, I want it to go this way. Now see, this will hang up a little too, which is fine. I want things to, to kind of hang off the page also. All right, so I don't want to glue pages together if I can remember and avoid it. All right, so let's tack this down. And I'm trying to use at least vintage pieces, if not older. Antique, I'm not usually comfortable calling something antique because technically they should be over 100 years old. All right, let's put a little here, a little there. And I'll go back and get those fibers in there. Okay, that should be good enough for this one. And I have no idea what this book is going to turn out, or turn into. It's just the base right now. So I just don't know what I want to do with it, but I will think of something. Okay, now let's go to this side here, and this is the other side of the front cover. So I found this I went through one of my hutches just looking to see, okay, what do I have? And I love this. I have no idea what it's called. I don't think it's Battenberg, but it's really cool. And I was thinking of putting it behind the front cover because the covers you want to be a little bit more, substantial. Okay, and that goes like that. But you know what? I think I want to put something under it first, though. And I have this, I've had this for a long time. Maybe I'll just take a piece of this and then put that on top of it. I don't know. This is where not knowing what I want to do is going to take up a little time, but I think I really don't want to cover that up if I don't have to. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Alright, I have this, but I think if I cut that up, yeah, you're really not going to see any of it. I have this piece. I don't know why I put this piece of lace in here, but I did. Let me see. I could add a piece of that and then put that over that. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, so let's cut this up. Let me see. See what side. Okay, so this is the correct side. So let me just kind of straighten this out a little bit. And let's put that like that. This side's okay. I don't mind it being, you know, I don't want it perfect. I don't want any pieces that are like, you know, perfect. Okay, so let's move that over there. But I do want to just kind of so it fits better on the page there. That's good. Okay. All right. So let's tack this down. And the reason I'm only going mainly like in the middle is because I don't know if I want to end up putting, you know, like a small piece under it. And if I glue it all down now, I won't be able to do that, you know, if I glue around the edges. So we're just going to do a little bit here and a little bit in the middle there. Very little glue. You don't need a lot of glue. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's true. You don't need a lot as long as you get it into those fibers. Okay, so we have that there. And then we're going to put this down on top of that. I'm going to let it hang a little bit. Like, hang it down a little bit. Oh, let me see. Like that. I keep forgetting to look up, make sure that I'm in view. And I like having one-of-a-kind things too, like this. It's the only one I had. Somebody, I don't know if I might have purchased it in a sale, so if somebody sent it to me. I don't know. I wish I could remember, but and there's no way to keep track. I just don't have the room to do that. I know some, they can always tell where everything came from. I wish I could do that. Okay. I know I'm not putting anything under there, so that's why I should have said, that's why I'm gluing all the flowers down. Okay. All right, so we have those 2 pages done. No. Wait a minute. Do I want to do? I can't put anything under here because you know, there's nothing to show through, so I can tack this down. And that's what I'll do. Right on the spaces where, whoops, see, I already forgot to do that. But I'll leave this in case I want to do something there. Although a little bit up here because I can't, these spaces here that don't have, that are solid like that, I should say. Okay. All right, so there's 2 more pages. How are we doing? Oh, 15 minutes. That's because I talk so much at the beginning. All right, let's see what else we have here. All right, so we have, I need more on this page though. But I'm wondering, I should probably, I think I'm going to leave, I'm going to leave this page for now as is, and this page for now as is. Okay, what do we have left here? Okay, this is the back piece. All right, so let's do this page. All right. Now let's see what I have. I cut this in half. This is the 2 pieces here. I cut this before I realized that I wanted to show what I was doing with the pieces. Let's see. Alright, so maybe what I might do, let me try this. I'm not sure if it'll work or not, but I'll always use these pieces no matter what anyway. Just may not be on this project. Alright, so let me see. Wait, it's hard to tell which side. Okay, it's this side. Alright, so I think what I might do is, okay, because I like this. See, that will show. Alright, so I might do it like this. But then there's, yeah. Nope, that can't be right. This is how I cut it. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So let's see. Now something is going to definitely be going in the middle, so that will hide this here. Let me see how that looks. Yep, that will be fine. Okay. All right, so let's tack this down for now. And I may even put a piece on it like right away. Tack this middle part down. And then let's just a little bit there. Okay, on this piece, I'm going to do a little extra because, well, I better do it on this one, I'm not sure how, because I won't be trying to put anything underneath this. If I do another layer, which I'm planning on it that's when I'll be possibly wanting to put something in between those two layers. So this can be tacked down really well. And I know it doesn't look like much now, and it's not going to till I start embellishing it. But that won't be part of this series though, because this is just showing you the base. But I may come back and do another series, quick, maybe 1 or 2 videos of embellishing when I decide what I'm going to do with the actual book. All right, let's see, what else do I have? Let's see. I have some of this I could put on there. Or I could take, let's put that out of the way, or this one. This would go, this I could put right in the middle, cut it in half, but no, I think it just looks, another square isn't going to look right. Or what I could do is maybe oh my gosh, decisions. Okay, that might work. Okay, you know what? I kind of like that. All right, so, and if I change my mind by just, you know, tacking it down here and there, it will be much easier to take it up. If I decide, no, I want to do something else, or I want to put something else there. So I'm going to put just one here to keep that there. And let's do a little bit on this side to keep that there. When I glue that down, it'll flatten itself out. And I don't know where I got some of this stuff. This is kind of, I know that, I don't think that's even vintage. So let's put that aside. I don't think it is. And this one I was thinking, let me cut off, because I don't know if it'll work. Let's see if it does. So I hope everybody's okay. 4 more weeks to spring. Can't wait for that. All right, so I'm going to just cut 1 row. And our winter has been, I don't think we've gotten more than 3 inches, maybe 4 inches of snow all winter. And last year was mild. It's been crazy. It's like, what is going on? All right, so I was thinking of maybe putting that there. But no, I'll end up putting a different kind of trim there. That's just, no, that's gonna fight with that. All right, so, and then I wanted to possibly add another layer on to these 2 pages at 24 minutes. So if I finish up these 2 pages, then yeah, then I'll feel good about that. So I'm going to definitely cut this in half, whether I use it or not. I'm going to cut it in half because I'll always use it on something. But what I was thinking was, or maybe showing more of, I don't know if I want to show more of that or go this way. I think I might want to just go this way. And go down a little more. And I know these pages don't look straight, but it's because they're moving right now. So I'm trying to make sure and I don't care if everything is straight or not, because there's going to be so many layers when I start embellishing that it's not going to matter. You're not even going to see it. So, okay, I think the other thing I was thinking of was cutting this in half and using this on here, but might as well try it before I decide for sure. Okay, it'll be cut in half, so let's see what happens there. No. Nope. Okay, so we'll do this like I had planned. Just commit. Just commit. Okay, now on this page I don't know if I might want to put something in between, so I'm just tacking down the middle. And leaving that at that. And I'm trying to keep these to a half an hour or less, because otherwise then it's going to get boring if it's not already. Okay, so here's the other side. And I'm not trying to make them like match. I know so far a couple of the pages are matching, but they won't in the end. You'll see some of the different layers, but they're not going to be looking the same in the end. So that's why I don't mind using up some of the same, like the other half of the pieces in some of the layers, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. What do I have left here? All right, so let's, let me find, that's the middle. Okay, so here's the front again. So, yeah, it's already becoming thicker, which is good. I want it to be a little thicker. So, I haven't done anything more to the cover. I might want to do something else here, but it may end up, I need to take some doilies out, and use a couple of those maybe like in the middle. do is do it on this side. This is going to have to be flattened out if I use this. Alright, so let's, where's the end of the page there? So maybe if I just, okay, maybe if I just cut okay, I need to cut one more, see how far down to go, and then cut across. Okay. Do I want to put that this way? It isn't always easy to decide what to do. I could put it this way, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these flowers out. I just want it to be kind of like a partial border, maybe. Okay, but these can be used. So those are staying there. So now it's just, no, I think I want to do it on this side. Let's cut this part off too. Because it won't really matter when I put something. Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right, so let's just put this down. And I'm not sure if it could still go through or not, so let's not take any chances. And then this may be, oh, I need another glue stick. This may be the last thing I'll do. Yeah, because I'm at 32 minutes. Okay. Okay, so let's leave that like that. Tack this down a little. Here. And then a little here. And a little here and there. Okay, and I know that doesn't look like much at all, does it? But it'll look better, I promise. All it's going to take is just an image or something. But see, now we have, I was hoping this would end up, I meant to bring that a little higher, but I didn't. Let me see how it looks, but it still will look okay. Let me bring it around. don't want it that pronounced though. So let's just take the top off. Of this one. There. I don't know how much difference that'll make, but yeah, that'll be better. It's not gonna, it won't overhang as much. All right, so far that's what I've got done. All right, so part 3, I'll have kind of something in mind for the rest of the pages, you know, as far as a couple more layers go. I still think I'm going to keep those two as is, so they can be seen as, you know, what they were, and I'll just make sure the other sides have ample layers for stability. All right, let me just a couple. So that's not like hanging over too much. Okay. Yep, so that's good. All right. Okay, so that's part 2. Hopefully in the next couple of days I'll get part 3 done. That'll be the final part. And then I'll I have a couple other projects I'm in the middle of, so I might do those and then come back and do another like 1 or 2 part series to show the actual book that I end up making. So I just want to thank you all for watching. Please leave me a comment. Let me know, you know, what you think. If you have any questions, I'd also appreciate it if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, if you're new to watching, that you'll find my channel worth subscribing to. And I'll be back again with more videos. I'm really trying to craft more now that I took that little break, and now I just want to keep going. So thanks everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.